the Haydocy Airstream, and yep, it's arrived. It's throwback, well, it's actually Wednesday, but let's call it Throwback Thursday, because today we're introducing the Vintage Cruiser. This is a Gulfstream product, and right away, that should send a message because of the quality of the product that comes out of the Gulfstream factory, the fact that you got that 2-year warranty on this product line. But more than that, what's popular today? We see a lot of the teardrops running down the road. We see a lot of the vintage travel trailers coming back. Well, guess what? Gulfstream has introduced the Vintage Cruiser. This is from their Vista Cruiser line. So we know the popularity of the platform itself, but what we've done is, let's say, taken that step forward to take that step back to look at what is going to be, I think, something that's going to be around for quite some time. The Vintage Cruiser, by definition, certainly it gives us all those warm fuzzies about our past life, but let's talk about construction on this. This is unique. This is a aluminum frame, vacuum bonded Asdale or Similite sides with that one-piece construction. So what we have here is a travel trailer that's going to glide through the air, if you will. It has a very low silhouette, but it's lightweight. This is a travel trailer that can be pulled by vehicles that you wouldn't think until a 19-foot travel trailer. So the first thing that catches your eye, of course, is going to be the striking color combination of the off-white with the kind of retro, if you will, turquoise color. The upgrades, though, that we find on the Cruiser RV are numerous. Let's start right up front. All electronic. What I mean by that is this is the ease of operation. Electronic jack, of course. This is your leveling device, but this also allows you that ease of operation. Now, we've dressed this up a little bit by going to one of our Zamp solar panels. You've heard the old thing about going off-grid, boondocking, dry camping. They now make that very apparent here by being able to plug directly into the side of the trailer. This is all about, let's say, new age, even though we're doing it on a vintage travel trailer. Upgrades for this product line, check this out. These are what are called slam latch doors. This comes to us, if you will, from the high-end industry, but it allows us to one-handed open all of our access ports. Now, while we're standing here, check this out. Look at the storage in the Vintage. You want to get rid of small children, you want to find some place to put grandma. Also, LED lamps. So this is absolutely beautiful when it comes to the amount of storage, but the ease of operation. While we're standing in the expanse here, let's talk about all electronics. This is an automatic awning, which also has that option to dip it in, which gives you that ability to, if you have the rain, if you've got the weather coming, one-touch operation. And notice the details. We have the LED lighting strip along with an additional exterior lamp, which is a bug light. So we've got the ability to do the outside accent lights, but also deal with the vermin outside. Kind of cool. Now I'm going to point some things out before we go inside. Notice here you have an outside bracket. What's this bracket for? That gives you the opportunity to take inside entertainment, bring it outside. You've got all your cable hookups right here. So we now have the opportunity to do our outside entertainment strictly by replacing the bracket that is inside, pulling the TV outside. It's ease of operation. I want to point a couple of things out. Check out the Halfmoon Hubcaps. This is really the details. This is the jewelry of the Vintage. Some new features to the. We have a door which has a pressure hinge. That pressure hinge will handle wind without having to fix it to the outside of the door. Obviously also nicely done. Back storage. that same slam latch that we talked about that's in the front of the vehicle is also in the back of the vehicle. While we're outside, I want to point out a couple of details. All of the windows on the Cruiser are Galley type windows. They pivot out. Now what does that mean? Well, very simply, these are not sliding windows. If it is going to be raining outside, guess what? With a Galley type window that cranks out, they act as small awnings. So we don't have to worry about rain on the interior. I want to make one more notation about the construction of the travel trailer. Very simply, you have a single piece of fiberglass that runs from the base of the front of the trailer all the way around to the back end to the base of the back of the trailer. What does that mean? One piece construction, no seams. The four things that actually can go wrong with a travel trailer are kind of the four corners. In the case of the vintage Vista Cruiser, one piece construction, that is about longevity, that is about quality, that is about Gulfstream. Come on inside, it's fun. Welcome to the vintage Cruiser. As you step into the 19-foot platform, what catches your eye, of course, is going to be the fun color scheming. Notice if you hear, we've gone to retro, the ultra vinyl combination of the off-white to the teal vinyl. You have a drop-down dinette here for the double sleeper. But what is really cool is going to be all of the light that pours in here. You have multi-directional lighting. You have, of course, your entertainment. One thing I want to quickly point out, though, all of the lighting, both exterior and interior, on the vintage Cruiser is LED. That means that you're not going to, first of all, have lights that put off all that heat, but above and beyond that, you're not zapping that battery of all of that power that you need coming into the Vista. So obviously it sets up beautifully as far as the dinette. A lot of cross-flow ventilation. Right away you see our entertainment center. This is an elite entertainment center that has DVD, CD capability, but it also has a triple speaker system. What does that mean? I have an inside set of speakers. I have an outside set of speakers. I can utilize that. I'm an early riser. I get outside, I'm having my coffee. I don't have to disturb the spouse. I don't have to disturb the kids. I'm outside enjoying my coffee with a little news outside without messing with the folks, if you will. Now, while we're here, let's check out some fun things. Look at the galley. You've got, of course, this beautiful teal accent rail around the Wilson Art laminate surface. You've got a high-rise stainless dual sink. You've got a stainless steel burner. Also accompanied with that would be the flush microwave. The cabinetry is just absolutely stunning from the standpoint inside-out finish work. There is storage that you're not going to find. It's always great on a relatively small platform to be able to come up with a little extra storage. Pantry storage, drawer storage. You have undermount storage on each of the dinettes. So once again, they're all about finding that cute spot, if you will, to put our stuff. Now, as an accent, you've got the big Dometic. This is a refrigerator freezer that, of course, from the standpoint of size, is off the charts. And you have that opportunity. These are smart refrigerator freezers. What I mean by that, one-touch control. What does that do for you? That allows you to put an automatic setting on this. If you are plugged into shore power, you release that shore power after, say, getting ready for that trip going out. Automatically switches over to propane so that you can keep all that fun stuff cool as we're rolling down the road. Let's check out mid-deck. Okay, from your entertainment center here, which by the way has that bracket that pops off so I can put that big screen TV, take it outside. I have all my controls here. As we wrap around to mid-deck, this is where the design element of this product becomes very cool. Let's say that I have in my living space, I have guests. I have my master bedroom I have my midship, I have my living area. The design of this is such that my lavatory door will close, so I have a solid door construction that will close off the great, if you will, living area from my mid-deck lavatory and shower, which, by the way, kind of sets up cool because let's say I have guests and I'm in the master. That will allow someone to be utilizing the lavatory while someone else is utilizing the shower. Stand-up shower with a height of almost 7 feet. So the point to the 19-foot vintage is that if you're a tall guy, guess what? I've got the trailer for you. So I have, once again, the walk-in shower. Also, by the way, the dog appreciates the low silhouette because this will allow easy in, easy out. And then come on back because I want to show you the lavatory. Some of the details in the vintage, you don't see radius angles. It's a lot more expensive to do a radius, but these are small details that certainly add charm, not only to the overall package, but also from the standpoint of quality. Inside the lavatory, I have room to change my socks. This will give you certainly the vanity with the deep well sink. You have a porcelain toilet along with your furnace, and also your water heater construct is in there too. Overhead, you've got the vented 12-volt fan, so we're going to be able to manage our moisture. And the bottom line is now we walk into the master. Now, look what's happened here. This is really kind of fun. First of all, they've done some custom covers and pillows for the vintage, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Now, right away, I see all these little accent lights. Well, these are fun because not only do I have a night light, but I also have a reading lamp, all LED. I've got a walk-around queen, which is going to give me all that beautiful wardrobe storage. I have certainly all of the wonderful access as far as the overhead storage. I have cross ventilation. I have a vented outlet on top of the bed. And let's talk about storage. You want storage in your vintage cruiser? Guess what? Storage is here. I've got you covered. Now, one other thing I want to point out. Come on in and look at our access panel over here. So once again, I have, first of all, that same bracket which will handle my TV access for the master. I have the ability to not only my heating and cooling system is here, but also, check this out, I can monitor every tank. I can monitor my battery, I can monitor my fresh water, my gray water, my black water, and also all my pump is at my fingertips. So the bottom line is everything that I require to monitor is right here at my fingertips. It's in the master, so I don't maybe have the kids pushing buttons all the time. Once again, this is the master bedroom in the vintage cruiser. Once again, we are Haydocy Airstream RV, Columbus, Ohio. Why don't you give me a call? Eric Davis, area code 614-279-8880, or you can reach me via email, eric@haydocy.com. You got to come out. You got to check out the throwback vintage cruiser from Gulfstream by Haydocy Airstream. Two things: I want you to enjoy the journey, but most of all, happy camping.